All right, welcome everyone. 2020 Fairbrook Dare graduation. This is something you'll always remember for many of reasons. First time we've ever done an outside Dare graduation on a foggy, brisk morning. So thanks for being here, and we'll get started. The parents will be seeing this film, so thank you for allowing your kids to be part of this program. I hope they've talked great about it. So first of all, I'd like to just introduce myself. I'm Officer Weiskup, Beaver Creek Police Department. I've been the DARE officer here for the last 3 years. Fairbrook is the first school I've done this school year. Everything going on, I'm just happy to be here and happy that I could still teach your kids this curriculum. A little bit about the program is started back in 1983, Los Angeles, California. It has moved across the United States as well as 23 other countries. And it's a very good program for your kids, which we'll get into more detail of what they learned here shortly. Next, I'd like to introduce Ms. Mangan, and she'd like to say a few words. So she is on her way. And then we're going to do the pledge and get the ceremony started.
Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to congratulate all of you in successfully completing this program. I know it requires you to put a lot of thought into your actions about how you treat others, as well as how you're treating yourself and your own body and how you might do that in the future. So just want to congratulate you in completing this, and we're so proud of you, and we hope that these are life skills that you'll remember really for the rest of your life. So have a good time today.
All right, we're going to go ahead with the Pledge of Allegiance. If I could get those 4 students who were selected to come up and help me with that, go ahead and come on up. Very good. All right, if everyone would stand and join us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so we're going to move on with the ceremony. Can everyone hear me okay? Yeah. Perfect. All right. Again, I am Officer Weiskup, Beaver Creek Police Department. Your children have went through a course of 12 lessons and of about a 3-week period, so they've had a lot of time with me here lately. We've had a great time. Just to give you a little insight on what they've been learning, I'm sure you've heard at the house some of the lessons we've done. We talk more about than just drugs and alcohol these days with DARE. We actually talk about the things that lead up to them coming into contact with that type of stuff. We look at risky situations, break down a problem. So one of the first ones we did with the children is I gave them the situation that they had a big game to go to and they had a friend's birthday party at the same time. Because this is just one of those things that happen, and it happens to a lot of the kids because they're busy now. So we problem solve. So we first go through and we define it as a problem, challenge, or opportunity. Once they figure that out, most of the time on this one they call it a challenge because they want to do both things, of course. Then we list our choices next. We assess the situation, list our choices, which is A, you either go to the game, or B, you go to the birthday party. They're at the same time. And it is at that point that they become problem solvers because we throw in the option C. And that's when we talk about timing and how long does a birthday party last and how long does your soccer game last. And what we come up with, we can do both of them because the timing of the soccer game and the timing of the birthday party exceed each other. So you play in the game, then they go to the birthday party. Now, after that, then they assess or respond to it, make their decision, and then evaluate their decision, which ultimately turns out to be great on this situation because they can do both things and make everyone happy. So that's how we get started with that. Let's see, we talk about stress. We know stress is one of the biggest things that lead to drug and alcohol usage, so we deal with signs of stress and how we handle our stress. Then we talk about communication styles, being confident in our communication, and when we do that, it builds up their their confidence to talk to other people and get out of situations that they may be put in. Communicating effectively and effective listening. I throw that in there for the parents because now you kids can't say that you're not good listeners, and now you have to listen to your parents. So there you go. You're welcome, parents. Then we talk about bullying, because we all know bullying is an issue that is ongoing, and we teach them A, how to handle bullying, but B, how to report it when they see it, and I think that's a very important lesson for them. Lastly, we get into their help network, which is all of your family members and your friends and people they can go to for guidance and support, and we talk about how to utilize those people. And then the last thing we do, the last 2 lessons, is about our prescription medications and over-the-counter medications, and we introduce them to a little bit of some of the opioid crisis and things like that, but they'll get more of that in middle school. So that's your basic rundown of what we've done. At this point now, we're going to move forward and we're going to do certificates for your students, and then we will announce the DARE report winners. You guys ready? All right. If I could get, I don't care which order we go into. We want to go, which class is that, Mr. Miller? Okay. We'll do Mr. Miller's class first. So if Mr. Miller's students would like to stand up. Perfect. We're going to go alphabetically. Which way down that way? Perfect. You're going to form a line, just start moving around like this.
I'll shoot around.
And then you guys will all cycle through and get your certificates. We will be taking a picture and go from there.
Thank you, everybody. I'm very proud of my class of students. All right. All right, our first graduate is Esra Al-Ghaim.
Stand here. Let's get a picture.
Annie Boston. Emma Bowie. Morgan Cavender. Ainsley Doss. Annika Kane. Caleb Kurian. Nok Lee. Simon Mouts. Jacob Miller. Malachi Nelson. Zale Ozasen. Caitlin Henry. I said Caitlin Henry. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Kaylin Riney. Sorry, Kaylin. Linnea Sattler. Emma Swartz. And Claire Donero.
How about a round of applause? Mr. Schaefer's class, go ahead and stand up. Follow the classmates around.
All right, super proud of my class. They did a very nice job. Are we ready? All right, start out with Colin Arnold. Daphne Bish. Evelyn Carroll. Brandon Dukes. Gabby Henley. Matthew Jones. Drew Laux. Maven Moreno. Brennan Morgan. Abby Nystrom. Caitlin Negree. Gracie Palmer. Kaylee Passage. Jacob Redenbaugh. Laura Robbins. Kylia Root. Erin Rosas is not here today, but she graduated as well. And Scarlett Southard.
Another round of applause.
All right, great job.
I'm Mrs. Corder, and this is my first year in 5th grade, and I was just super impressed with how hard these kids work during this program. and how much work it is to do this on top of the essays and things. So it's actually really neat to see. So we'll get started with Cameron Caldwell. Audrey Culver. Noah Fairbrook. Maddox France. Callan Hicks. Reagan McBride. Sophie McAllister. Kennedy McCrae. Aiden Mort. Caitlin Penry. Carly Robinson. Shane Seiferly. Jackson Schaefer. Kimber Thomas. Caleb Weber. And Bronson Wang.
Round of applause.
Okay, I'm Mrs. Carenza. Can I have my class stand up? These guys did a fantastic job, just like everybody else. They worked really, really hard on their essays, and I know every day they were so excited. It's Dare today! And so it was a wonderful 3 weeks. All right. First up is Bree Airy. Cassidy Bryant. Polly Campolo. Evelyn Dell. John Doran. Lyndon Frazier. Riley Hofstetter. Ari Hopkins. Lydia Mader. Sky Phelps. Paxton Salazar. Mason Scalero. Layla Schneider. Robbie Stewart. Dylan Schwab. Elena Walsh. Ben Whitwood. And last but not least, Bella Wisecup.
All right, let's get a big round of applause for all of you. Good job, well deserved. All right, now the big anticipated time we've all been waiting for. So parents, some of you are probably aware, your students did have to write a DARE essay, and that was done in class. Over about the last week, they've been working very, very hard on them. And I got the opportunity to read them, and I'm very impressed. I told them it didn't have to be much more than a page. I can tell you guys put a lot of work into these because you guys truly outdid yourself and made me stay up half the night reading them, so very well done. But good job. You guys definitely took the program very serious. When I read your essays, I look for things as in, what are some of the things I told you and that maybe weren't in the book? And I see a lot of that in your essays as in like you were remembering. You're retaining what I'm teaching you rather than what you're reading out of the book and can go back to. So very good job on that. Some of you went and pulled your own statistics. Well done. I mean, it's not mandatory, but yeah, there are other statistics out there when it comes to vaping and things like that. They're still coming out. And truthfully, as I learn off of you guys as well. So good job. All right, enough talking. Let's get down to business here. All right, we're going to start with Mr. Miller's class. We're going to go third place all the way down to up to first. So when I call your name, if you're the selected student, I want you to come up front and stand. We'll get a picture, but then I want you to hang out up here because we're going to get a picture of first, second, and third place, okay? All right, third place, Mr. Miller's class, Kaylin Riney. Round of applause. Good job, Kaylin. Stand up here. Second place, Ezra Aldahin. Nobody. Where you at? Get up here. Good job. And first place, Mr. Miller's class, Simon Motz. Yeah, Simon. Good job, bud. All three of you had fantastic essays. Mr. Miller's class in general, all of you had great essays. And none of these were easy choices. All right, let's get a quick picture. All right, moving on to Miss Porter's class. Actually, Mr. Schaefer's behind it. All right, we'll do Mr. Schaefer's. All right, third place, we have Abby Nystrom. Good job, Abby. In second place, we have Scarlett Southard. Congratulations. And first place, Kaylin Negri. Good job. Stand over here, we'll get a picture real quick. All right, third place, we're gonna go with Miss Quarters class. That is Kimber Thomas. Yeah, Kimber. Good job. All right, second place, Sophie McAllister. Good job, Sophie. And first place, Cameron Codwell. Congratulations. Real quick. And lastly, we will do Ms. Corinza's class. All right, third place, Mason Scalero. Good job, Mason. Good job, bud. Second place, Polly Campalo. Good job, Polly. And first place, Alina Walsh. Picture real quick. All right, let's get a round of applause for all the award winners and all your hard work in general. Great job. Very, very impressed. All right, so I think it was last year, starting last year, the cool thing about my DARE program is I can pretty much put a spin on whatever I want to do with graduations, and obviously we definitely put a spin on this one. But I'm referring to report winners and award winners. So a big part of DARE, and I don't really tell anyone about this special award that I do at the end because it would kind of ruin the purpose of it. But this award is, I call it the DARE Character Award. When it comes to character, you talk about who's doing the right thing, who's always there helping out, who's always giving words of encouragement. So I thought long and hard about this, and what I do, parents, is I watch the students in class and how they interact with each other, and this student stuck out to me every day because the student was always saying positive things and congratulating other students, and so it was, to me, what I was looking for. So this award's pretty neat. You do get a DARE backpack, but the biggest thing is, you guys know we hold a DARE camp every summer. So the DARE camp is a specially selected group of students that get to go based off your character. So this student automatically gets a DARE camp bid this summer for summer camp, and then we'll talk about later about all that. All right, so I'm gonna have this student come up. He is probably not gonna be super excited. Just kidding, I think he will be. But Nick, come up here, man. Congratulations, Nick. You stand right here. I get to brag about you for a second. So Nick, every day in class, anytime someone does something good, answers a question, Nick was always there to tell them, hey, good job, guys. Congrats. That was awesome. Okay, and that's awesome. That spreads, and when other people see that, they want to be the same type of thing. So keep up the hard work. I'm going to give you this awesome DARE backpack, and then I'll be emailing your parents at some point, letting them know about DARE camp. All right? Congratulations, buddy. All right, again, I wish everyone, sorry, I had enough backpacks to give out to everyone, but you guys are all great students, okay? Know that going forward, you guys are all leaders, and people are going to watch what you do, because obviously you're in 5th grade here, and you're already being watched by the younger students. But even when you get into middle school and high school, you guys are going to be the leaders that people want to follow. You're going to remember DARE. You're going to have younger people asking you about DARE. So keep doing what you're doing. All right, generally we watch the video at this point, but we're going to do that inside. So in closing, I would just like to say, parents, thank you again. Teachers, I really appreciate you letting me in your school and in your classrooms, Mr. Schaefer especially. Now you got to get back to work. I don't know what you're going to do. But no, we're going to come back and do another lesson in the spring. But I can't wait to come back and see you guys middle school and throughout the year. All right, thank you, and have a good day.